Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory, yes. Back on good old Satisfactory, ready for another day, ready to continue on our modded playthrough. And if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download and install mods for yourself, yes. Okay, so, a couple of things. So first off, as you can see, the train station has got some walls on it. If I can even get close to this thing, holy freaking crap. We've got so much uranium now that if I even get close to the building, I get irradiated. Yeah, so that's the first thing. I did finish belting this up, and pretty simple, pretty easy. I wanted to put this wall here to try and stop you from getting too close to the radiation. Like, you get a little bit, but not much now. It's like it's maxed out when you get to here. So, you know, it is what it is. Freaking radiation. It's pretty radioactive, man. But yes, I did put the walls on it to get the power around. Or we put the walls on it, didn't we? Did we put the walls on this? Yeah, I think we put the walls on this to get the power. Maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's mining, so there's that. And in fact, I think when you go in here, there's less radiation out here than inside. Still pretty radiated, so no point there in that tunnel anymore. I'll just leave it, it's fine. But yeah, we got a few things on our list to do, of course. We got to make a we got to make a train, which we don't have the stuff for. I don't think. We got to make ourselves a train for radiation, for the uranium to go into, and we've got to make a destination point for this train. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I think I'm pretty much done with this for right now. I'm just gonna leave it alone. We're just gonna go ahead and drive on out. Second of all, sorry for the lateness of this episode. I was having some more hardware-related issues. Like, it was getting so bad that when I tried to even load up web pages, my entire PC would just lock up for a good few minutes sometimes at a time. And if there was any kind of Windows modules installer or any kind of updates or anything like that, my PC would become unusable for 20-30 minutes at a time sometimes. Like, it literally would just lock up the entire PC, and even when a YouTube video was playing or something like that, it would just stop the video entirely. Let's go ahead and stop here. Oh, back up just a little bit. Just in case there's a train coming. Just for a second. No brakes. I'll just hop out of it then, if it doesn't want to stop. Doesn't want to stop. But, yeah, it would just lock up my entire PC. It was a mess. It was an absolute train wreck, to be honest. So I went ahead and sourced myself a used hard drive for my my source drive, or whatever you call it, not source drive, the system drive. There we go. Yes. So I went ahead and sourced myself a hard drive. It was used, of course. It came out of another gaming PC, which does not run currently. Maybe in the future it will. But yeah, it's a WD Blue. It's a 1 terabyte, 7200 RPM. So, you know, very similar to the Toshiba, except for it's not 10 years old. This one, it's 2017, I think I read on the thing. So it's relatively the same age, just without the same amount of miles as my other drive. So it's a little older, but it works now. I can load web pages just fine. I don't lock up my PC or whenever I try to open up a program. I don't lock up my PC anymore. The save issues for this game still exist, so I still have not solved that issue. So it wasn't related to the C drive then. But what I did was I used a couple of free softwares that you can get. Used one to completely erase the drive. Because it had stuff on it. Had a few games from Steam and stuff because it was a gaming PC. And obviously those are mine, so I'm not going to keep them. So I just erased the data. And then I used another software tool to clone my system drive over to this new hard drive. Sorry about that. Stop for a minute. It's just like, can't think when the train's going. But yeah, so that wasn't the issue, unfortunately. So the only thing I could think of is either it's the D drive as well now, because like I said, I no longer lock up when trying to open up applications and stuff. The entire PC no longer locks up for a little bit, which is good. So, you know, that's solved. So yeah, just a whole host of issues I've had, I guess. Just old PC. You know how it goes. Still didn't fix the FPS issues with this game. Of course, it's not going to. This is a CPU-based game. This thing barely uses. I don't know about you guys, but it barely uses my my GPU. Be on the max settings, but barely uses my GPU. It's very strange. Of course, the saving with this game is probably more related to the world size than anything. Because the autosave is a little bit faster than it used to be. It's no longer as long of a wait. It's still a long wait, don't get me wrong, but it's no longer of a wait. Because it does seem faster. So I'm thinking what it is. Oh, those are discharging. That's not good. Yeah, this is what the discharging ones look like when they're going. Look at all the electricity just being dumped. Wonder how bad it is. Let's find out. Yeah, it's definitely discharging. Discharging and recharging and discharging and recharging. It's like right on that. We're riding that line, baby. That's the whole point of having these things. Is so that you can discharge and recharge. And especially if you're riding that line, you know. You're not constantly blowing fuses. Look at him. Open up for a second. Ooh, there we go. Anyway. So, yeah, plans for today are going to be interesting. Because we need to start work on our power plant. Also, I'm very, very exhausted today. It's ran out of coffee and haven't been to the store to get more yet. So it's just like, I don't want to wake up. I did not want to as well. Yeah. Let's see. So I'm curious if I need to put it to here in order to make this work. That doesn't matter. I'm just getting a connection point anyway. Oh, we're going to have to make some interesting changes. Yeah, because we can't. There's no amount of backing going that way to where I could connect to this. Because we need to make the train line connect to this. Alright, so unfortunately this is gonna have to go. we're going to have to... Let's see, where's abouts where this would hook up? Probably about there. Would probably hook. Oh, the only problem is connecting it, finishing the connection. We'll probably have to go to that this corner here. So where did it go? It went like right here, right? Let's see. No. Actually, a little bit of that stripe was kind of showing. That's there. Okay, that will connect. Oh, and that actually works. Okay. What the? Oh no! The water train! He's lost! Oh, he's taking the other way. You see what I mean? The trains have got so many connections now, they could just go where they want. Where's this train going? That's Coal Train 1. I don't know what he's going down that way for. Whatever. Probably because I disconnected this and he's just like, okay, fine, I'll just go this way. You disconnect me, I go a different way. Alright, and then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so I have to go to the end here. We're rebuilding this intersection. Wait a second, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is correct. Oh, probably because this is here. Yeah, this should go like this. And then we'll put a thingy-majig here, which we can change in a little bit. I kind of want to change this to 1 meter, you know? I don't know, 1 meter is just much nicer to work with. Oh, wait a minute. So that'll go there. Okay. So now we gotta connect this side. Okay. And this side. Oh, this one's gonna have to... This one's gonna have to back up as well. I'll have to do... It's right there? Or is it right there? No, it was further back. It's about here-ish. I think, anyway. See if that looks right. It's a little funky. It's too short, I think. I need to see the space in between. That actually wasn't a bad guess. Oh, it's just because that's trying to go to there. Oh, I see. Because it was here, probably. That's still wrong, though. Saying it needs to go to here. That probably would work. No, that won't. Oh, it's too sharp because it is too sharp. Okay. Alright, so if we want a connection there, we gotta do like here-ish. That's too sharp. Oh, it's going too close to the thing, though. What if we just went like here? That's weird. Okay. It's like, yeah, now it's really weird. Alright, so that does go to there. I think it was a bit like that, right? Probably just doing the same thing, huh? Yeah. It was slightly wider. Yeah, something like that. Maybe. We might need to build a slightly wider corner. And that's okay. Saying right there. It's a little weird. I will admit that. It is a little weird. But it might be the only way this is going to work. This is a bit of a strange T-crossing. Oh, this one needs to... Oh, oops. Now that one's fine, I just need to... Yeah, these actually need to go to here. Only can't. Hold on. Okay, so we'll just have to do that then. This one's not going to let it happen. Oh wait, no, this one goes to here anyway. Anyway. Wait, no, this would be going the wrong way. This one is the correct one to go to here. Okay. This one is the correct one to go to here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, because if you're on this side, you can either go left or straight. And if you're on the other side, you can either go right or straight. If you're on this side, you can either go right or left. Okay. Yeah, that works. And yeah, we just have to do that. A little bit weird. And these ones just have to connect like this. Okay. And of course, we're going to need to pull this. Oh, what? Oh, now that they're crossing, they have to. You have to have this. That makes sense. Now that the tracks themselves are crossing each other, you have to have that. So yeah, we got like several different intersections. Okay. Let's put all this back, I suppose. These correct. Like, I mean, like... This is a cover-up. I don't have any of those things, do I? I don't usually do, unless I go on a painting spree. They're those little cartridges that you use to paint these stickers. It's like, yeah, usually what I'll do is I'll go on painting sprees. That's what I'll do. Okay, now we need foundations, 1 meter ramp. If I can get it there. Hey! So yeah, right in the middle of the crosswalk, the track starts to elevate. I can probably change that too, can't I? Like I can move the track a little further backwards and have it elevate like this. This would be a lot better. No, there's no crossing there. Don't put a freaking arrow. Still getting those bugs. Okay, so we'll change that to asphalt. Yeah, I'll have to repaint this later. But we got our intersection. That's what we wanted. Yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to change this to 1 meter. It slopes down too hard, and we've got all this runway to do it. So, yeah, I think we're just going to go with 1 meter. Fuel train, what? Fuel train. Water train 1. Oh, I'm blocking the fucking... Sorry about the language. I'm blocking the freaking entrance. Jeez. I'm still blocking the entrance. Hey, you know what? Oh, never mind. Oh no, water train's going. Okay. This is blocking the entrance. Well, actually, no. I can sit here, and they can go the other way. They can take the long way around. It's just I was blocking the only way up, back up, because that's the only way back up. You know, I was thinking about doing if I could work it out, I could probably get these trains, these two rails, to hook up to this. If I could figure out how to do it, what I'd probably have to do is I'd probably have to bring them down like they are in the outside here, and then I'd have to like do a wide corner in order to get down to those tunnels. I'm not really sure though how that would work. But we could eliminate this, and then we could bring... I was thinking about this the other day, too. We could bring the train all the way up this hill rather than all the way down. Or rather than going halfway up it into a tunnel. Although I do like the tunnel. It's pretty cool. I might leave it. I don't know. It's just... That's one of those things that you don't really know. You just kind of have to, try them out. That kind of thing. But what I do know is this thing here does not need to be 2 meters. It could be 1 meter. Let's try it out. Let's try out what a 1 meter would look like. So this is what a 1 meter would look like. I don't have the concrete. Grab some concrete. I should have some on this train, right? Yeah. Like, always gotta have spare concrete. In case we're doing, stupid crap like this. Ooh, that's not bad. Let's see what that looks like. That's not bad. I mean, we are gonna have to make like an S curve and then continue downwards. But all in all, not bad. It's the entire slope again. Like it was before. Like it would extend out to here. And then, yeah, what we'd have to do is we'd have to build a curve and then go down slope again and get us closer to the water. That's what I'm pretty much thinking anyway. That's the whole point of this area, is to make a highway system. Okay, so... yeah, we're going to have to completely remove this entire system. That sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound like fun? Sounds like so much fun. You should have seen this before this was here. I think I spent like hours building like this convoluted system of roadway. And it was bad. Actually, what am I doing? Oh no, I'm doing right. So we already have one of these. So this will match the other, or this will match that other way anyway. Okay. No, we're doing okay. Okay. Whoosh. It's like, wee. Okay. I'm gonna paint this all asphalt too. Might take a minute. Yeah, this 1 meter will be much better anyway. Yep. Trying to get away from that 2 meters as much as possible. Like half those 2 meter slopes that I have only exist because of the terrain height difference. Like going from one place to another, it's just like it has to be. And we got these freaking bug things. I keep getting rid of them. They keep spawning back. It makes no sense. Their spawning is broken again. It's been broken before, so it's not like it's a surprise. Still wish these would not flash. All that orange building you can see from here. Wait until we paint the screw building. I loathe doing that one. Ugh, that's gonna take forever. Because that thing has 15 floors, I think. It's got 5 more floors than the wire building. go away. Okay, so now we can pull our rail system down this way. Wait, we should probably do... Let's do the slope thing first. Honestly, they shouldn't be. I think it's going to be 3 or 4. Two, 3, 4. Ah, 4. 4 works. It's a decent slope. As long as it doesn't raise up off the foundations. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that matches either side. It clips ever so slightly into the bottom of it, but that's it. Now we do got to put our 1 meter foundations back. Because those are the crosswalk. They're there for a reason. Alrighty. Now we just got to get the outside ramps. Those have got to be deleted. And all this underneath here has got to be deleted too. This whole roadway. That's so nice over here, huh? No super FPS drops. Yeah, everything's just nice and smoothish. More of those things. Just can't get rid of them, man. Hopefully, this new highway will be much better then, and we won't have to worry about it as much. At least that's my hope, anyway. And we'll do the same as we did to the other side. We'll put supports on this and all that stuff, so I mean, it looks nice. Ish. Nice-ish. Nice-ish, maybe? No! Ow. I am an idiot. What a freaking surprise. You know what? It's easy to delete from down here anyway. That was my plan all along. Was to just fall down here with no power to get back up. This will be getting half of our concrete back for a little bit until we spend it again. But oh yeah, that's right. I double sloped this because it looked cool at the time. Forgot I had done that. There's that thing that keeps opening. Yeah, I've deleted it before. Probably more than once. Well, deleted it. I destroyed it a few times. Just keep spawning back. It's because they changed their old spawning system. With the way the creatures spawn, like, you have to have so much area of influence, basically, with structure, in order for it to be considered a base, so that, you know, the creatures aren't as empty in the world. The only problem with that is most of the time it doesn't work properly. It just ends up being annoying. Because you're just like, you'll get stuff spawning in your base half the time. Because there wasn't enough influence. Like they just need to tweak the system, probably. Okay, so there's all that. I just got to do all this. long ways to go and no time to get there. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's like there's some parts of this that are triple ramp. Yep. How many freaking ramps? Just all the freaking ramps. This is easy to tell which one's to delete and which one's not. Okay, there she is. So now the fun part. I gotta do foundations underneath these and then do a bottom side ramp too. I might do that later. At least the ramp is here, and the old ramp is gone. I guess that's kind of the point there. I might be able to get some power over here. Might be getting close enough. Oh wait, there's power lines right here. I forgot about this little walkway we had for the Caterium. We got a little Caterium ramp over here. Which reminds me, I wonder how things are doing. To check on that. Those supercomputers and such. Man, I am so freaking tired. You don't know how much coffee does for you until you don't have coffee one morning. And then you're just like, what the heck? Also, that was a 2-meter ramp before. I'll have to change that. Just this. You'll have to change this one too. This. This. This and this. Yeah, that was a 2-meter ramp before, not a 1-meter. So yeah, we want this then. It's the only way that would make sense. Wait, no. We do want it like this. Yeah, because it comes out of the road. Because this road is still technically the same level as the sidewalk. You know, because of the whole system there. That works. It still works. It still works. So this one's going to be a 1-meter. Oh, and then we have to end it there. Yeah, because of the crosswalk. What's going on over here with our water trains and such? Why did you try to come down this way? This doesn't... The way is blocked. I guess I better get my butt in gear. Oh yeah, so where are we gonna put we might as well put them at the top, right? Yeah, we're probably just gonna have to. So if we go transport, grab ourselves a path signal. Probably gonna have to delete things. And we back this train up. Then we grab a block signal on this side. Okay. And we can pull the train out of the way and solve that issue. Are you gonna go now? No! I think it was an error. This train definitely had an error and went the wrong way. It's fine now, though. Right? Right, train? You okay? Okay, buddy? Sometimes. Sometimes they have errors. You gonna switch the track? Okay, good. But you're not going to pass through that. I had this happen earlier today, too. Like, I had a quartz train that was throwing errors. Of course, this one's understandable. The other one was not. Just want to make sure this train gets to where it's going. Oh. Still doesn't want a path in there. What the heck? What? Water Station B. Water collection plant. Yeah, you're going the right way. No, 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 no! You're going the wrong way! Stop! Stop, stop, stop. Why do I have... I'm a human. Why am I the one sorting out these trains? Go backwards. These AI... Jeez, man. Back it up. At least the other train's pathing correctly. You can see it sitting in there at the top of the hill. Okay. Let's just make sure it gets there. Make sure it enters the actual station. It should be good from there, though. Also, that one should be a path signal, or a block signal. Because you're entering... There's only one entrance. This one, right? Yeah, this should be a block signal anyway. Like, yeah, you're clear. Clear to go inside. Okay. I think I fixed it. Let's make sure here. I'm gonna drop off all of its water, which is the way the animation is funny. That's not how water works. You would make a mess dropping water out of the tank like that. Alright, yeah, we're working again. Woo! So that's unfortunate. Actually, let's fix that with a half foundation. I might even go one step further. Let's change this to tiny. Let's go down a couple, and then change this to huge. There Didn't realize that. That's been there for a long time, too. This one cannot be a 1 meter, it has to be 2. Because when I first built it, I tried changing it to a 1 meter, and it just was not going to work. The amount of space you need, plus the amount of height we need to gain in such a small distance. There's actually a wreck right here. Hey, everything's on its own track again. Very nice. Glad we got that sorted. No more train errors? Okay. It's like that's my daily routine when I get on this game. Gotta fix the train errors. Gotta sort out all the AI. There we go. Do that one. Okay. So, just keep building, keep on building, keep on building. Sorry, I was gone there for a little. That might be a bit weird. Got there for a little bit. Okay, so we need to flatten out here. Okay, so the inside's got to be. Oh wait, no. We haven't even done the sidewalk yet. I forgot about the sidewalk. No. Yeah, whoops. That could have been interesting. Because the sidewalk... Does the sidewalk need to exist here? Because it doesn't on any of my other ones. Maybe the sidewalk doesn't exist here, because why would you walk down to a power plant? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe the sidewalk doesn't need to exist. Because that would be weird. Yeah, I don't want the sidewalk to exist down here. There's no reason. Okay, well, in that case, let me get a few yawns out. I need to freaking wake up today, man. Okay, so we need a space to level out before you start curving, so put a foundation there. And luckily we're we're above that space, so if we need to use that to turn, that's fine. Yeah, I do need a space to level out. Because we're going to start cornering here in a second. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're pointing this way. And yeah, now from here we need to go down and then take a right. Let me see if I need to... It's getting awfully close to the waterfall. But we are building over there, so... Okay, just as long as we clear this, I think I'll be fine. Well, yeah, because we're going to take a right. We could take a right and then go down. So we take a left, and then we take a right, so basically doing an S-curve. And then we just follow that down over there. I'm fine with that, to be honest. Okay. Let's do it. So, yeah. Should be interesting. So, let's see. We are going to need a railway on this here. Now you're probably thinking, why are you building a railway here? You will see. You shall see. Okay, I might build um, two, yeah, 1, 2, 3. I might build the S curve in the same go rather than doing bits of it. That might be faster. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is going to end up. This is going to end up. It's going to end up there. Well, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It should end up here. Oh, it's because. Okay. Yeah, I see. So it's because I'm on the. Yeah, that's never mind. Of course, I might need to connect this rail to get some power, so I can get some flight. Yeah, let's connect this to get some power. Then we can see what we're doing. All right, so yeah, this has got to go over here. Okay. And then from here, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now this one should end up. I need to go a little further here. Okay, that one ends up there. All right. So as long as we do the same thing, we'll have a perfect S-curve. But, oh, but this is the inside. Or this is the outside now. Yeah, that's not going to work. Or not right there. It's not going to work. Okay, so what we're going to do is we have to build the curve, and then a straight piece, and then the other curve. So it's still going to be an S-curve, but it's going to be built in, we'll have to build it in segments. Which is fine. That doesn't alter the plan too much. So then this one will be the next set. And that. So still have some bombs left. Bye bye, nature! Okay. Yeah, that autosave does still take forever, unfortunately. So it might be a problem with the D drive, or it could be a problem with something else altogether. Maybe memory or something. I've done tests on everything. Again and again and again, and I still can't figure out this freaking problem. Now, the autosave itself isn't the issue anymore, because we proved, or I proved, you guys weren't there, unfortunately. I should have put it on the camera. But yeah, I proved to myself. I started a brand new game, right, and then waited around for an autosave with nothing in the world, and it autosaved immediately. So that was not the issue. Like the drive itself is not the issue. It's just that the game world size is too large at this point, which is fine, right? But the autosave is still annoying. I'll say that much. Goes there, and this goes here. Okay. And then last one. Yeah, I promise this will make sense in a minute. I just gotta get it built. And this one goes here. Whoa! Almost went swimming. It just dropped so quickly before I had any chance to do anything about it. Okay, one more nature bit. Let's get rid of that tree. That should be... Whoa! Why did I lose power? Oh! Those are not connected. I'm an idiot. Whoops. Yeah, these are not actually connected. That's why I was confused. Connect these. There we go. Okay, now we've got some flight power. My bad. Looks like it's all hell, but it's fine. Okay. So now that those are built, now what we do is we take the road foundation tool, which is a mod by Andre Aquila, the road tool. Oh yeah, we need to... almost forgot. We have to build a little bit of a connecting point. Everything to connect to. It is what it is. Okay. And then what we do is we're going to get rid of all of this. Not that though. I just select it all and then deselect what I don't want. It's not that, not that, not that, not that. So we're only doing concrete. Okay, there we go. I was just there to get a line up on things anyway. So yeah, then we take this road tool. It's under transportation. This road tool mod by Andre Aquila. Take this, and this can snap to train tracks. So this is why I build it with the rails first, because the rails, if you do it wrong, you get something wrong, you just delete the rail and place it where you want it or try again. With the foundation spawner, you have to delete the foundation spawner piece itself and then all the foundations that it spawned when you placed it down if you mess up. So I do it with track first. And it's 2 foundations wide, which is why it's in the middle of each foundation. So yeah, we connect it like that, and then bang. And there's our foundations, which are very heavily undercolored. That's not supposed to happen. Those are supposed to load in. It doesn't matter, but... Well, if I paint them, it's fine. Okay. So then what we do is we get rid of the foundation spawner itself. Unless you plan on connecting more to it, you don't remove that, but... or you don't need to remove that. Then we go ahead and do this. Now I did this a little bit wrong than I usually do. I just forgot how I did it last time. I changed this all to asphalt, so now the game knows that these are asphalt foundations, and they'll never disappear unless I delete them. So, because the game recognizes those now. If you leave it as just the regular foundation spawner, it will. You'll have a bad day. When you'll have a bad day when you have to go and delete the mod. Yeah, I did this wrong. I did this out of order of operations. Now I got to try again. I've won the lottery of trying again. Yeah, such wow. Some foundations I missed. Okay, so this is how I'm supposed to do it. Because it's a three-piece corner here. So we changed it all to foundation, or to asphalt, so that it's not asphalt foundation, it's no longer that ugly looking texture. It's loaded in, finally. Weird. That is a weird... I've never had that one before. That's new. Anyway. Okay, so then we take our micromanager mod, which I forget the name of the person that makes this. Andre Aquila makes most of the mods, but they didn't make this one. It just... This mod, the mod maker of this one, I can't ever remember the name of, because it's the only mod I have by them, and their name's hard to remember for me. Not that that's a problem or anything. There's nothing wrong with their name. It's just, for my brain, it's not going to work. And we select it all. Okay. So now that we got the selected all, it'll be 34 pieces in total, and it doesn't matter when you're doing your curve, it's going to be 34 pieces when you're doing your curve. For the most part, there might be some variations, but for the most point, you're going to notice that it's 34 pieces in total for each foundation spawning set you place. So then we take, we got that already in huge, so we go Control K twice, 1, 2, and we change it over to large. You can do it large and then huge if you like, it doesn't matter. And then we take large and we go Control K twice again. So 1, 2. And that's exactly, or should be, exactly at the same level. Now you don't want to remove this yet, because there's another little thing you want to do. For future painting, if you want to paint, if you want to paint this or whatnot. What you can do is you can go, and you want it to be the curve in the center here, because we got the centers, or we got the curves on the outsides too. We can change this to tiny, and we go Control K, and there we go. There, it's at the same point. And it's just below that. So, you're probably thinking, why did you do this? Why'd you do the middle one first and I like the inside of the outside? Very good reason. If we remove this. So if I go to place this railway, if I have all three curves, or have other curves that are in the way, I won't know exactly where to place these. Same with that foundation. Let's get that foundation back in place. Was it there? It was there. Okay. So the way this curve is built is that the foundation spawner was placed on this edge foundation and this edge foundation over here. So let's get rid of that. So if I want my railway to follow exactly this curve that we just built for it, I need to know exactly where the foundations are and exactly where to place my tracks. This track doesn't matter. Alright, had to leave there for again. Had to leave there again for a little bit. Okay, so now that that's there, we're going to place the other one for the railway. And then what you do is you go to this end and place railway on this end too. These are basically what I call bracer tracks. And probably everybody else calls them bracer tracks too. It's probably where I got the name. I didn't come up with it. It's not mine. Not my idea. But it works well. It mainly comes from the bracer roads from City Skylines back in the day when you used to build roundabouts yourself. I need to play City Skylines 2. If I could ever own it, that would be awesome. City Skylines 2, Starfield is actually looking pretty promising, even though it kind of had a little bit of a shaky start. As far as not as far as bug wise, really. I mean, there probably is. I mean, it's a Bethesda game. Come on, who we kidding? But mainly as far as like they were saying, oh, it's like No Man's Sky, but slightly better or whatever. It's like, oh, okay. I mean, what do I expect from AAA titles anymore? Right. But yeah, it's actually looking okay. I've seen a few people play it now. I was just like, yeah, if I could buy the game, I might own it on sale or something. I don't know if I'd buy full price. Holy freaking crap! It's like, who decided that freaking AAA titles were going to be, $60 at the minimum? I mean, obviously that's not true for every AAA title, but pretty much is for most of them. Like, oh yeah, $60 minimum. And then, I mean, I kind of know where that comes from. I used to be part of that, the Xbox stuff, back when I had Xbox, you know. That's kind of where that comes from. I think a little bit. It used to be $50. $50 used to be the game price of brand new games. And then as games got older, they would just reduce the price as they got older. But they no longer do that now. Now games could be freaking 15, 20 years old and still be $60, $100 when not on sale. Freaking Forza games. I like that. Forza games, Sims, all of those. Okay. So now that that's placed, and we got a railway, as you can see, the railway follows it exactly. So then at this point, what I do is I grab myself a 1 meter wall, and I go along and I place the 1 meter wall along the edge. Now, if you do this after the road is placed, what ends up happening is it's hard to place these if you want this little divider. So you want to place this before you put the other road in. So we just go around the curve. And these are just short enough. The reason I use 1 meter, not anything else, because they're just short enough that the train won't hit them as it drives over. So the train doesn't actually ever clip these, which is nice. They might have to adjust these ones, okay? Nope, they're good. Okay, we'll place that inner one first. And if you built a big enough corner, it actually shouldn't be too bad to place. It shouldn't be too hard, I should say. You should be able to hit every foundation. Just takes a little bit of patience. If you want, you can place the 1 meter on the actual foundation itself and then go up. It doesn't matter. It's going to be covered by the next set anyway. So. It's nice and slow, nice and even. I don't know. Some happy little concrete barriers. If you don't get the reference, you missed the comment. Okay, then we can go along here and we can check to see if we missed any. I think we got them all. Okay, cool. Freaking glorious comment that was. It's awesome. Alright, so now that we got that one, now the rest of it's just easy from this point. Let's go transport, back to transport. Grab ourselves our foundation spawner again. And then once more, go along this way. And there she is. Yeah, I'd say that autosave is definitely faster. Still not what I would want, but it's definitely the whatchamacallit. It's definitely faster, at least. Like I know that the C drive was part of the problem with the autosaves. Just simply because the entire PC would go into lockdown. Poor choice of words there. Don't mind that. The entire PC would go into it would lock down. If I couldn't alt tab half the time, it would just lock itself up while that autosave was happening. And what I'd have to do if I wanted to alt tab while the autosave, what I'd have to do is I'd have to right as it autosaved, I would alt tab, and then that would work. And then I'd be able to use my PC. It was weird. but the C drive would go max max usage. Now that the C drive doesn't go max anymore. When I try to do stuff, I mean, sometimes it does. It still does with certain things, but it's a hard drive at the end of the day. So, what can you expect, really? My main concern was the loading of web pages and stuff. It's just like oh, I'm gonna upload this video I just recorded. You know, I don't know. He said it like that. Just record, or it's like I just quit halfway through. Sorry, I'm tired. I just gave up halfway through talking. Yeah, the video. It's like I'm gonna upload this video I just recorded, and then it's just like, okay, let's open up my YouTube channel. Okay, let's wait 5 minutes. It's like frick. Why? It's so annoying. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise these ones up a little bit so they don't glitch. Yeah, so now that those are gone, we can go ahead and remove the railing. Although, no, we will have to, right? Yeah, we have to. I forget. Okay. It's like I forget because we have to do that because we have to do a straight piece. And I'm not doing the foundations for straight pieces. I can do that with just normal placement. Foundations don't need mods. Okay. That. And then we go materials, change it to asphalt. It's the asphalt. It's about the biggest corner you can do. You can do a little bit bigger, as you can see the overlay, or the overlap on the foundations, but you can't go much bigger. Yeah, the only problem I have about the foundation tool is the foundation tool, when going at full length, will actually have gaps of foundation in it. That's my only issue with it. So, you know, once you figure that one out, you're just like, okay, well, I can only go this far. Because it's 34 foundations. So, you know, there's that. So 34, that'd be... I don't know. I don't have a calculator. Yeah, I do. 34. 17. So 17 foundations, probably. And you can probably go further than that. You probably go maybe 20 foundations before it starts to gap out on you. Something like that. 34. And then change this to tiny. We're going to leave it at tiny. We're going to go up 1. Okay. Then large down 2. Huge down 2. Okay, there we go. Now we can remove this outer rail. No longer needs to be here. There you go. And that's how I build the super corners for my super corners. Yes, they're super corners. That's how I build the corners for my super highway with the railway in the middle for corners. As you can see, it's a little bit off. You could probably adjust this by moving it slightly, but like I said, the train is actually that bit that sticks out the side real far. It'll go over the top of these without actually touching them. So, and I don't even think it comes close, to be honest. We can go check. Need to bring that train down here anyway. Don't ask me how I'm sliding uphill. Don't ask. Don't ask. You're not privy to that information. Yeah, the little sticky outy bit, as you can see on the side of the train there. Yeah, see, it doesn't... Actually, it doesn't even come close to touching it. How far that is. Like, even if it was right up against it, though, You see how tall the railway is. The train would actually have to touch on the side um, of the thing that holds the wheels before this piece right here touches. But anyway, that brings us to the end of our episode. Unfortunately, we're quite a bit over time. Um, but yeah, I need coffee. I need to I need to go to the store, go get coffee. I'm tired, all that stuff. Um, but yeah, we are at the end of the episode. We did make it. So I guess next time what we'll do is we'll finish making that little straight. We'll make that curve, and then we'll slope down. And out there is going to be the facility for our power plant. You'll still be able to view it from the city, but it's going to be far away. I mean, it is a nuclear power plant at the end of the day, so you want it far away. Not for game wise, but for real life wise, you'd want, if you have a power plant, you would want that far away. Oh, I've never been over there. There's bits and pieces over that on that wreck there. But yeah, like I said, that is going to be it. So as today is Friday, I do hope you all have yourselves a great weekend. And again, apologies for the late thing with the PC problems and all that. Took me freaking all night. Literally. Took me all night and most of yesterday just to get a cloned hard drive and then get it to boot. It was a pain in the butt, but yeah, I'll tell you more about it later. So again, like I said, I hope you all have yourselves a great weekend. Hopefully we see you back here on Monday. And until, I guess that's it. Until next time, I guess that's a goodbye.